Hi everybody, welcome to It's a Kind of Magic. Let us eat our way to good health. You must have seen my video from last week where I talked about my struggles with my obesity and generally being healthy. And I invited you and asked you to take this as a challenge and come with me in this journey where if we eat the right foods, we can take care of our body slowly. And as we do that, we can see how the body slowly heals itself, and you'll see profound benefits. You'll see some great numbers as far as your sugar readings, cholesterol, high blood pressure, arthritis, those kind of things. So each week I'm going to cook one dish, and I'm going to demonstrate how to cook that. So you can join me and watch how it's done, and then you can eat as much as you want. And before we move on to this week's dish, I want to, like a fine print, I want to say this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not intended to be a doctor. So if you are doing this with me, please inform your doctor. If you have issues such as high cholesterol, high diabetes, high blood pressure, please talk to your doctor that you're doing something like this. Because trust me, if you do this right, and if you follow this, what I'm showing here, and if you eat properly and well, and if you follow this, you can see dramatic results in these kind of in the readings for diabetes and blood pressure and cholesterol and those kind of things. So be vigilant. Just let your doctor know. And one main thing, all the dishes that are going to be shown here and discussed here are going to be plant-based, low-fat, whole food items. And one main thing, three main things are: there's going to be no oil, there's going to be no dairy, no meat. Let me make that clear. I don't want to call it vegan because there are fat vegans as well. You can see here. But this is what we're going to concentrate on. And let's go quickly to this week's dish. It is called, and my daughter who is shooting this video is going to focus on the food and take the camera off me. It is called Green Chana Masala. This, as I used to grow up in Bombay after playing cricket, etc. in the evening, we used to be so hungry, and this guy would go past where he would have steamed green chanas with all these kinds of spices and some vegetables like onions and tomatoes. I'm trying to recreate that here. And the beauty is it's got no oil, no fat whatsoever. Green chana is nothing but green chickpeas. This is what it looks like in the raw form. You soak it in water for as long as possible is good, but at least 2 to 3 hours. And then you pressure cook it on high settings till you hear 3 whooshes. Or in the people in the US who are using Instant Pot, they can pressure cook it for 30 to 40 minutes high. Okay, so this is what it looks like on after it's done cooking, and it's al dente. This is the way it crushes out. Okay, and I have some ingredients that are going to go on this. Of course, I showed you the raw chanas. I have some fresh cut coriander leaves. I have red chili powder. Then this is, it smells awful to some. It smells like ammonia. It is rock salt. It's very pungent and more powerful than your regular table salt. So be very careful how you use it. This is what it looks like, a kind of pinkish white in color. It's not rock salt, it's not rock salt, it is black salt. I'm sorry if I made a mistake earlier. This is coriander seeds. If you put this in the ground, this is what they become, right? This coriander seeds. This is cumin seeds, as you can see. What I've done here, this is the mix that we are going to sprinkle at the end on the chana. And we have, onion, and you have a tomato, and you have a lime. You can use lemon either if you like a more sour taste, okay? And so what we do here to get to the mixture is, what I did was I used a tablespoon of coriander seeds, tablespoon of cumin seeds, and I dry roasted them on medium fire till the time I could get the aroma from the spices. You turn off the fire at that point and you grind it well. I chose to use 1 tablespoon of Indian red chili. It's very spicy. Of course, you use your discretion and add only as much as you want. And for this, I would advocate you just sprinkle this on the top, the salt. I know a lot of you may be suffering from blood pressure. I fortunately don't have blood pressure now, but what I used to try to do is, instead of mixing it, I have mixed salt in this, but generally I just try to sprinkle this on top of the chana. You don't need to kind of pre-mix it, and then the whole balance of the whole mixture goes away, right? So let's start. As we are talking, oh yeah, before I start that, as I said, I'm going to put myself here as a guinea pig. As of today, I'm weighing 280 pounds, and my sugar this morning was 245. I don't take any medication for sugar. I'll go into that later as to why and the reasons behind it. But my sugar all week has been between 200 and 245. It's sometimes 210, then 240, you know the drill, right? So the aim is try to get healthy, try to bring all these things down, and I hope it helps you. You join me. Let us do this together, okay? So I take this onion and I'm just going to cut it into very small pieces. Are you getting that, Trisha? Dice it into very small pieces. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole thing here, but the next comes the idea is, if you dice it very small, it just to the size of the chana that you see here. It mixes well, and the taste is tastes pretty well too. Otherwise, you'll get big chunks of onions while you're chewing on the chana, and it's not fun. So I've chopped up some onion, half a tomato and half an onion, and I'm just going to chop these coriander. I can come here and shoot this. Yeah, coriander. Mince it as fine as possible. And the advice is, just before you're going to have this dish, that's when I would say mince the coriander, because the fresh taste from the herb comes out, then stands out. So I'm going to take half a cup roughly of chana, and I'm going to put in this, and just going to add this onion to this. It's as simple, it's ridiculous. It's so simple. Then you add the tomatoes. Can you just focus it on the dish, Trisha? Yeah. And you add this, and I'm just going to go take here, just this much is enough considering the quantity of the chana. And what we're going to just do is mix this up and take a taste. So this is how it looks. Make sure the chana is hot to go, really hot. And I'm going to eat this now. It's good, it's spicy, it's not salty because I was very careful about the salt. But as I told you, the spice, you can use it to your discretion. Don't overdo it. I mean, people who are healthy enough and don't have any of these issues, you can go to town, but be careful, don't over abuse it, okay? So this is what it is in simple terms. And the best part is, I'll talk a little bit of the green chickpeas. All these ingredients, you can buy it at, I forgot the main ingredient, guys, sorry. This adds the final touches, a little lime to enhance the taste. That goes a long way. The lime and the black salt pack a tremendous mix, and they just take the taste of something that is here to right over here. So anyway, coming back to green chana, it has got a lot of nutritional benefits. I'll try and post a couple of articles on the same. It's got a lot of fiber. It's got a mineral that helps towards cancer. It reduces inflammation. It's very low fat. And the beauty is you can eat this as a lunch, load up on the vegetables. You can put some green pepper in it if you want. You can put more tomatoes, more onions, and whatever kind of vegetables that you could like. You can put some spinach, raw spinach into this and make this a salad and a starch combination. And you can eat any amount you want. Trust me on that. You can eat any amount of that and you're not going to put on weight. So I think this is what it is for today. Please Send me any comments, any questions, ask me anything, any suggestions for new dishes you want me to make for you guys. Until then, see you very soon. Adios.